Data is eating the world, and most large organizations across the globe are no different. The White House recently issued a national cybersecurity strategy in which the onus is on the owners and operators of data sources and critical systems to make our digital ecosystem secure and resilient. Craxel has made an incredible breakthrough in computer science for indexing vast quantities of cyber data, rapidly extracting value from it, and proactively detecting malicious activity to support prevention and detection of cyber threats. We have developed a cybersecurity solution called Black Forest Reaper to bring our breakthrough in computer science to the largest cybersecurity challenges organizations are facing today. Black Forest Reaper is the perfect fit because it dramatically increases the speed, efficiency, and value that can be extracted from vast amounts and multiple types of cyber data while maintaining the unprecedented security and data assurance needed to securely manage data for the enterprise. In fact, one of our customers saw a 100 times performance improvement using 90% fewer compute resources for one of the most challenging cyber use cases. Craxel's founders, PhD mathematicians and computer scientists, have spent decades working high velocity, high volume programs where they kept encountering performance and efficiency problems while building systems with growing volumes of data. To solve these problems, they invented a new multidimensional hash algorithm which fundamentally decouples compute from storage, all built on a zero trust framework, secure by design, and in a memory safe language using proven underlying technologies and techniques lowering technical risk. Black Forest Reaper, built on the Black Forest data platform, can ingest many data sources via its pluggable ETL framework. Data is available for query in near real time as soon as ingested and can be accessed visually through our Reaper UI components or integrated with third party components through the Reaper services. So let's hop into the demo. In Black Forest Reaper, we are presented with the Cyber Threat Explorer. Here, we can search for indicators in our NetFlow dataset over time. In this case, we are querying over 24 hours. The query completes in milliseconds, and the results are displayed in the Explorer. Stored as a time series graph, we can then walk through the graph and understand the full chain of activity from the IP address we queried. Next, we'll query for an IP address that is not in the system. Nothing is cached, and you see the query responds within milliseconds each time we issue a query. Finally, to show the robustness of the system, what happens when a query results in a large quantity of data? Black Forest keeps exquisite statistics of data in the system, so it knows how large a response set will be. In this case, our initial query cuts off at about 314,000 results and only displays the first 10,000. We can page through the results as needed without concern of breaking the system. We've just shown a typical threat hunting use case, but how do we integrate all the great cyber threat intelligence or CTI data available to the community? Reaper can ingest CTI data and correlate it with other data sets. Pulling up the CTI Explorer, we can query the CTI data in the system. We can easily perform link node analysis on any of the available objects by selecting the object types we want to see and choosing to display the objects of interest. Here we are displaying an attack pattern, a victim, and malware objects with the ability to display many others. In the link node analysis component, we can interact with the objects and view the additional information for each object. We can also filter by type, only displaying the types of objects we are currently interested in viewing. Searching for reports, we are able to quickly visualize all of the components of the selected report, including the indicators. Notice the red number bubbles displayed on some of the indicators? This gives us a quick visual indication that telemetry in our dataset matches these indicators. To perform analysis, let's right-click on the report and search for the indicators. Heading over to the Cyber Threat Explorer, the query we just issued completed so quickly it was already done by the time we switched pages. Our query delivered results we can examine further. But what if we want to proactively detect new activity from those indicators? Going back to our report, we can right-click on it and choose to create an ingest indicator. Black Forest will now monitor incoming data for future occurrences of those indicators. Traditional cybersecurity workflows separate tip, SIEM, and SOAR functions, creating silos of information and activity. If organizations adopted Black Forest Reaper, these silos would transition to a holistic approach to cybersecurity intelligence, analysis, and response by rapidly connecting the dots across cyber data domains and drastically closing the gap between threat identification, detection, and remediation. Black Forest Reaper supports cybersecurity workflows for large organizations, safeguarding data or ensuring resilience of critical infrastructures. It can be used to support tip and SIEM activities individually or by combining these functional areas to provide an overall approach to cybersecurity management from the enterprise to local deployments. With Black Forest Reaper's license model, customers annually procure a software license for Reaper and then a capacity, say 500 terabytes, which licenses the use of Reaper to manage data up to that capacity. Contact us today to learn more and schedule a demonstration. Thank you for your time. We look forward to hearing from you.